Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I told you I'd meet you at the table if I felt called to do a reading, and I do. These eclipses have been wreaking havoc with all of the light workers, and what I do for a living is I help the light workers, okay? I am a light worker and I help others, and I'm a double Cancer, okay? So these moon cycles right now in the eclipse season is really, really, really bringing out a lot of purging, a lot of old karma, a lot of deep down emotional trauma, most of which is past life or so early in this life that you don't even remember it. It's shit that you've stuffed down and forgotten was there, you know, fear of abandonment, fear of lack, fear of being unworthy, the whole self-love thing that we were channeling way back in December, January, February, that most of us thought that we purged or worked through. I think there's some remnants that are being drilled out by these eclipses. So I felt called to the table to bring you messages today. I have prayed and I have cleared space and asked Spirit to give me a message for the zodiac sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you have Cancer anywhere in your chart, this reading should resonate with you because you're going through a lot of shifts right now, and some of you may not even realize it. If you're still semi unawakened to the whole spiritual experience, you know something's been going on with you, but you have no clue what it is. I'm hoping that this reading will help. But most viewers that come and watch YouTube channel tarot readings, they're already enlightened. They're awakened. They know what they're looking at. They know what they're expecting. And most of them know what they're doing. However, I feel like Spirit has moved me to help you on this journey in order to figure it out. So this is a relationship reading. It can be any relationship in your life. You set your intentions right now. Before the reading even starts, set your intentions. Who is on your heart and mind, and what do you want to know during this time? And if it's not a relationship, it could very well be the relationship you have within you with other people. Okay, it doesn't have to be something you're actually experiencing in the 3D realm. It could be something you're experiencing deep down inside of you. You know, mommy issues, daddy issues, young developmental issues, anything. You know, we bury shit deep, really deep. Okay, so I think that the great purge is happening, a shift is happening, and this eclipse season is going to be the one to do it. So I was called to do this. I'm going to do all the zodiac signs, but I think the ones that are being mostly affected right now are the Cancers and Capricorns. They're polar opposites, okay? The opposite zodiac sign. So if you have that in your chart anywhere, take a look at both of those, the Capricorn and the Cancer readings. I'll be doing them first, and then I'll be doing the other signs simply because, as a courtesy, because I know that Cancers and Capricorns are the ones struggling the most right now. All right, if you don't know the placements of your chart, there's a free site called astrocafe.com. I'm not affiliated, but I use it often, and it's a very helpful tool. It's very easy to find. If I remember to link it, I will. If not, it's just astrocafe.com. Okay, check it out and see if you have Cancer or Capricorn in your chart and what house it's in and what it's affecting during this time. Okay, so we're going to jump right into the reading. And I don't remember what this deck is called. My friend gave it to me. It's something soul cards. I lost the box, but they are an intuitive deck. There are no words. There's no defined meanings. There's no book that came with it. You simply look at the picture and use your guided intuition as to what the message is saying. So these are crowning your spread. And seriously, I could have given you 40 different cards out of 40 different oracle decks today, Cancer, because I really feel like there's a lot of information Spirit wants to bring you. My whole table, if you could see it, is covered in decks. And I I could have taken one from each one, and I know you'd have gotten a message, but instead I just used a couple of them. And I am not one of those readers that can tell you what all the decks are. I'm sorry, I'm just not that way. Sometimes I lose the boxes and the books, and, you know, I'm an intuitive reader. I don't read according to the protocol. I read the way it feels in my heart. Pardon me if you hear me drinking from time to time. It's really hot and muggy, and I live in a trailer with no air conditioning. All right, so we're going to get started on your reading. 5 minutes in. Holy crap. All right, so I prayed, meditated on this card, Cancer. Remember, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Set your intentions for what you need to know. And know that this could very well just be a spiritual message for you and what's going on within you. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but if there is somebody on your heart and mind, hopefully you'll get some guidance through this reading for that as well. Okay, so here is a woman, and she is sitting, and it looks like she's playing, I don't even know what that is. I mean, it's too big to be a lyre. It's too small to be a bass. I really don't know what it is, but she is playing it, and look at it's going around and around and around in the sacred geometry, right? And here is an angel, and this angel seems to be inspiring you, okay? Whatever this song is, I feel, Cancer, like you've been playing it for lifetimes, okay? If this is a relationship, it's probably a divine relationship because it goes round and round. It comes in and it goes out, and it comes in and it goes out. I just feel like this is a song, a symphony that you're being inspired by the divine to play. Maybe it's a siren call. Maybe you're calling in your counterpart. Okay, it could also be old paradigms, old belief systems that are now changing for you. You know, I'm hearing same old song and dance. Okay, same old song and dance. Also, Spirit channeled a song to me. It was by accident, so I think it's for you. I'm going to tell you it's by Dan Hill, called Sometimes When We Touch. So if you are in some kind of a relationship or separation, I feel separation and longing. I don't know why. It's like you're calling in your soulmate, maybe one that you've been involved with for lifetimes. Okay, but here you are, you're being inspired to play this song. All right. The reason I know that the song Sometimes When We Touch was divinely inspired is because as I was preparing my space and praying and whatnot, I put on some music, and I put country music on. I just clicked on YouTube, some country mix. And in the midst of all this country music, you know, came this oldies 70s love song that just, you know, if you remember, one of these things is not like the others, one of these things does not belong, you know, that song. Anyhow, I don't know where I channeled that from, but anyhow, there's something, sometimes when something doesn't seem like it fits in the norm, it stands out, it stands alone. It is a message from Spirit. So I'm going to give that to you, and if I can find it with the lyrics on YouTube, I will try to link it below in either the description box or the comment section. If I put it in the comments, I will pin it. Okay, so this is what I feel. I feel like this is a divinely guided love song that you're playing. You're calling in your lover, calling in your soulmate. Okay, if that doesn't resonate with you, this could be old paradigms, old belief systems that you have gone round and round and round with. And Spirit is now changing your tune. That's what I'm hearing. Changing your tune. Okay, I hope that resonates. Yeah, look at the colors. These two cards, these are what's crowning your reading today. And look at how these colors just perfectly match. Okay? So the energy is really strong. This is the Moonology deck. I do know that. It says you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. So you are being divinely inspired to play a new tune, to call in your soulmate, to call in higher knowing, to call in a new tune. If you're just changing, maybe you've made some huge shifts in your life. I know I'm a double Cancer, and my whole life has changed. I mean, my entire life has changed. And it's like, one thing I've noticed during these shifts is that I personally have always allowed other people to take all my energy and time. I am very giving, and I am very nurturing, and I have all these cords that I attach to people because I care. I mean, it's as simple as that, because I care. And part of what I've been learning from Spirit is that I need equal reciprocity in my life. I need people, if I go visit you, they need to come visit me. If I call you, you should call me. If I text you, you should text me. And if I'm not in that kind of relationship with you, I feel like that it's time to let that go. So I don't know. These are messages I've been getting, so perhaps you've been getting that too. But I've also been, I'm single for the first time in 20 years, and I have had a lot of men come out of the woodwork that are just mirroring to me old patterns, old ways of being that definitely do not vibe with me anymore. I mean, I have grown, I have matured, I have changed, I am wiser, I am smarter, I am more in tune with my own body and my own circumstances, my own energy. And I think Spirit's testing me, sending me these people that just treat me the same way that I was treated before and accepted that I knew I shouldn't have accepted. So that's part of my journey. And I feel like some of you Cancers are going through that. You're very close to achieving your goal. You've been working really hard on changing yourself, changing your tune, changing your paradigm. Okay? And also for those of you who are trying to call in your soulmate, trying to call in your divine counterpart, the one you're meant to be with, the one you've spent lifetime after lifetime after lifetime with, and you vowed to find each other again in this lifetime. You're very close to achieving your goals, okay? All right, so now we're going to move on. My videos can only go for 31 minutes, and so I talk entirely too much. Let's get going. So I drew 3 past, present, future cards from the tarot for you, okay? And then we've got some oracles. I do have a clarifying deck that I have prepared for this, should we need it. Not sure we will, but we'll take a look at it. All right, we've got the 10 of Wands, but it's in reverse, Cancer. This is a lovely card, okay? This is letting go, dropping all of those burdens, and that's exactly what I've been doing in my life, okay? I don't know about you guys, but I have Cancer Sun and Cancer Moon. So, yeah, double Cancer. And so this, for me, is all about reevaluating your life. Taking a look at what lessons you have learned. What have you been carrying on your shoulders as a burden for way too long, that you need to release and let go of? Because you know what? As Cancers, we think that people can't survive without us. And that's a really deep-rooted ego belief system that needs to be transmuted. Because guess what? They can and they will. And when we interfere too much with other people, or even in our own stories, then we rob people of the ability to grow and to spiritually learn their own lessons, right? If we're constantly taking up these rods for them, taking up these burdens so that they don't have to carry them, then eventually you become overburdened and it affects us, right? So this is a lovely, lovely card. This just tells me, in this deck it's called Suppression. I'm going to show it to you. This is, look, this guy could climb out of this at any point in time, and none of these ropes around him. Sorry, it's not wanting to clear. or focus. But this man is not trapped. This is almost like Eight of Swords energy, but it's the Ten of Wands in this deck. Okay, so this is feeling suppressed. No longer. I believe that most of you Cancers out there are learning to balance your life, learning to balance your responsibilities. Okay, next up we got the Rebel. Yeah, look at that. This guy does not allow chains to hold him, okay? Unlike this guy who's like put himself in this place of worry and stress and burdens and cloudy days and, you know, just feeling, no, you broke free. Look at that. Broke those chains. You become the rebel. You're getting yourself out there more. You're setting boundaries. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit says you are claiming your space and putting up clear, strong boundaries around people. And it's going to really, really, really rock their world because, you know, Cancers are the mommies. They're the nurturers of the zodiac. Sorry, hear me chug my lemonade. Yeah, you're the mommies of the zodiac, and you really, really, really go out of your way at times to help people. Like people that didn't even ask for your help. You just go and take up that burden, take up that wand, you know. And I believe during these eclipses, what Spirit is teaching you is how to put up healthy boundaries and to stop interfering in other people's life lessons, really. Because it burdens you and it immobilizes them in their spiritual awakening. They are unable to move forward because you took on the burden and took on the lesson. So, the next card here is exhaustion. It's the Nine of Rods in reverse. So you've got the 9 and the 10 both in reverse, and that's beautiful. This tells me that you are taking, look at this guy, okay? He looks like he's sick, he's tired, he's wore out, he's been working way, way too hard for way, way too long. Look at this like machine that this person has been trying to keep from falling apart. Look, it looks like they've put it back together 100 billion times, trying to keep it running, trying to keep it up, trying to keep it going. Okay, and Spirit's giving us this now in the reverse. It says, let it fall to shit, guys. Let it just go. All right, anything that's meant to be yours will still be standing at the end of it all. You don't need to glue it together. You don't need to bungee cord it. You don't need to grasp it, hold it. You don't need to do anything but play your music. Be in the flow of the divine. You're guided to do this at this time. Release all those burdens. This is not going anywhere, guys. Trust me. Let it fall to shit. Just let it go. That's what I'm hearing for you. Let it go, because, you know, the tighter you hold it, the more responsibility. You know, the things that we own really own us. That's just the bottom line. Okay, so I don't really feel like I need to clarify any of these. This is, you know, I feel like in relationships with others and relationship with yourself, you are learning to unburden yourself. You are breaking free. You are going on your own intuition, doing your own thing on your own path. And you are no longer going to be awake at night worried about how am I going to hold everything together? Because Spirit says this is new energy. You don't need to hold anything together. You need to let it go. Let it eclipse right out of your life. Anything that is yours will remain at the end of eclipse season. It will still be there. It might be changed. It might be transformed, but it will still be there. Okay? All right, so let's get you your advice from Spirit, because we now have 11 minutes left. All right, first out, individuality. Zoe. I see a bird. Look at that, red bird. Right there. Red is passion, love. This is individuality. Spirit says you've got to send some love to yourself for a while, Cancer. Love yourself. You know, the people that love you, they're not going anywhere, and they're going to understand. If they text you and you don't text them back, people that are meant to be in your life will be there when you're done healing. But I really feel like you're kind of in a healing mode. Almost, I want to say like the hermit mode. Self-love, self-reflection, taking care of your body, taking care of body, mind, spirit. Okay, releasing all the burdens that no longer are yours to carry. Individuality, you're discovering who you are. And up here, I also am a numerologist. So we've got a 47, which is, what is it, people? You know, it's number 11, which is a master number, okay? Cancers, a lot of cancers are 11 numbers. I mean, the number 11. If that resonates with you, if you're on a twin flame journey or divine counterpart, 11 is one of the wake-up numbers, you know. But this is individuality. This has to do with you and in relationship to who you are, who you're becoming, who you're letting go of. Okay, and I think that once you move into self-love, self-care, releasing burdens, breaking free, no longer trying to hold everything together for other people, taking care of yourself, mind, body, and spirit, that's the divine, that's the new music. It's the new music. And when you do this, it's going to make you so very, very attractive to whoever it is that you're trying to call into your space. And if you're already with somebody, this is it's not a relationship reading for you. If you're already committed and in love and happy, you know, this has more to do with your inner spiritual growth than it does a person in your life. But it certainly means there are people in your life that are stressing you, that are burdensome, that put too much responsibility on you. But it's all about your growth, achieving your goal. It says you're very close to achieving your goal and individuality. Okay, so what do we have next? We have, you are healing. What a beautiful card. Of course you're healing. That's what this whole message is about, is healing. I'm getting a spirit message here. So, okay, this is a spirit guide, and I believe that this is for probably only one person. So if it resonates, take it. If it don't, let it go. But I'm getting a message that you have been as busy as a bee trying to pollinate, trying to plant. This is definitely a light worker. The energy I'm picking up from your spirit guide, you are a light worker. You have been a busy bee planting seeds. See, look at all of these flowers. And these three bees. 1, 2, 3. These 3 bees just working hard to try to pollinate and to seed consciousness is what I'm hearing. Your spirit guides are saying that when you heal your own issues is when you are going to be able to plant seeds and teach. I'm hearing teach. Somebody out there needs to teach other people how to do what you're doing at this moment, because you're like the way shower. You're the leader of the pack, okay? So in order to plant all these seeds to be able to seed the consciousness of mankind, you first have to clear your energy and change your DNA codes. This is also downloads of DNA codes. It's you stepping into your light worker power. And if that doesn't resonate with you, I feel like that's only for a small amount of you. Okay, for the rest of you, you're healing. This is an emotional healing. This is going through letting go, purging, releasing old things that no longer serve you. On the back of this card, it says, healing happens in seasons. It can't be rushed or forced to fit your schedule. So often we curse the seeds that haven't taken root yet, failing to realize it's not their time. They need more water, sunlight, and care. Bullying ourselves blocks regeneration. Also, sometimes the healing we're focused on isn't the healing that's taken place. There's a much deeper healing going on. Be patient, dear one, you are healing. This is very, very, very strong message. Okay? You are healing. And I literally got this vision a while back, and now I'm seeing it again, of somebody going out into a garden and taking a rosebud and trying to pry open the rose to make it bloom. It's like they want to take a picture and they want the leaf or the petals to be open a little further. And Spirit's saying you can't do that, okay? Everything has to blossom and bloom and take root in its own time. Stop trying to rush things. This is a time of rejuvenation and healing for you. All right? Choose love. Choose love as your next card out here. If you're struggling with an obstacle or conflict, choose the path of love. Suffering, doubt, and frustration all transform in the presence of love. So show your love courageously. Show your love openly. Show your love with no strings attached. So you can't hold it together, guys. No strings, no rubber bands, no glue, no nothing. Okay, you show your love, you plant the seed, and let others grow in their own pathway. Okay, show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and to receive love. In fact, if you have a hard time with self-love, start outside yourself and work your way in. Showing love to others can be a gateway for loving yourself. That's beautiful. Choose love, guys. Look at this tree is blossoming. Look at all these hearts. Okay? Down here's the blue heart. Blue, I feel blue. Choose love. Spirit says, you know, it's coming, but it has to happen in its own divine timing. And you got to start with you, within you, okay? Next up, innocence. Innocence. I told you, Cancer's the mommy of the zodiac. And look at her just holding that little tiny baby, loving on it. This is what Cancers do to the collective, okay? Trust me, I know. Innocence, beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness. There you go, 10 of Wands. So we can lighten your load, inspire you. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. Yeah, see, this is all about you, Cancer. If you're trying to reunite with someone, because I feel that energy here too, I don't know why, I just do. With these first two cards, you're very close to achieving your goal, and this energy, this divine music you're playing, this soul's call. Some of you are trying to call in your soulmate, your divine counterpart. If that resonates with you, just know that you have to heal yourself and fill your own cup first. And the tarot, the Ace of Cups, is all about loving on yourself. And when you love on yourself, that cup overflows and becomes true romantic love with someone else. But you've got to fill your own cup first. Last but not least, count your blessings. Yes, Cancer, you've got to wake up every single day and say thank you, thank you, thank you. Attitude of gratitude. It is in this energy that you will walk out of these eclipses, and you will know who is meant to be in your life and who is meant to be gone forever. Because eclipses, when eclipses eclipse people out of your life, it's generally permanent. Okay? So love, this whole message is about loving on yourself. It's about transforming how you nurture people, okay? Spirit's not saying not to nurture people. They're saying to nurture people without attachment, without cords, you're a seed planter, a way shower, a way bringer, you know? It's like you need to be telling your story. You need to be helping others, counseling people that are in the same position that you've been in. You need to show people how to love themselves. You are the way shower. Okay? So this has been your reading. This is for the end of July. I don't even know if I said that, but it's from the 19th to the 31st of July. And then I will be back to do the beginning of August readings, okay? I'm going to work very hard at trying to get more videos up. It's been very difficult for me because this is a cocoon for me, okay? This is the caterpillar in the cocoon. I'm a double Cancer, and I am totally in this energy right now of self-love, healthy boundaries. You know, no longer allowing anybody to tell me how I should love, when I should love, what it should look like, who it should be with, okay? If I say I'm ready, I'm ready. If I say I'm not ready, I'm not ready, right? Okay, and it's all about learning and growing and coming out of that caterpillar. And this is what you need to be doing. If you're musical, listen to music. It gives you spiritual guidance, okay? And I totally heard Dan Hill sometimes when we touch. I feel like somebody is out there missing you, or you are missing them. You're singing to them, or they're singing to you. Check that song out, and I'll see if I can link it below with the lyrics, because I haven't looked at it yet. I don't know what the message is. I just heard it play briefly on my phone before I started the video, and it was out of place. Okay, it was not what I expected to be playing in that song list. So I love you, and have a blessed end to your July, and we will see you back here at the table at the end, or beginning of August. Okay, namaste, and good luck with this healing. Work hard, guys. Okay, give yourself what you've always given others. Love you. Bye-bye.